Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this time I'm going to discuss about probability. So every beginning of my video, they are always asking me to do this. Okay, since I am discussing this topic with my grade 8 students, so shout out to all grade 8 students from South Poblacion NHS Math and Science School, grade 8 Nazarea and grade 8 Nabres. Okay, now how are we going, or what do we mean by probability? So let's start with the definition of terms. When we are talking about probability, that refers to the likelihood of an event to happen. So that is, probability of an event to occur is greater than or equal to 0, but lesser than or equal to 1. So when we are talking about probability, that is, the value is not a negative number, and it is not also greater than 1. So it's in between 0 to 1 ra gyud siya when we are talking about probability. Next is, what are the different conditions, or what are the different terms when we are talking about probability? Let's have outcome. Outcome refers to the result of an experiment. So we have two types or two kinds of outcome. It's the all possible outcomes that refers to the sample space, and the only outcome that we try to consider to identify the probability, that is the event. So sample space is a set of all outcomes in an experiment. Event is the result of the experiment satisfying some given conditions. So these terms, we will always be able to meet this one when we are talking about probability. So how are we going to compute for the probability of an event? So probability of an event to occur, which is represented by P of E, is the ratio of the number of possible outcomes in the event, that's N of E, to the number of all outcomes in the sample space. So we have the formula, excuse me sa batang gamay sa likod. Okay, the formula of probability is equal to N of E over N of S. Now, what do we mean by N of E? That refers to the cardinality of the event, meaning pila, how many outcomes sa event. And then the sample space is the possible, tanang pwede nga outcome sa event. So we have, always take note of the concept ha, greater than or equal to 0 but less than 1. Next is we have an example, this one. In flipping a coin, what is the probability of getting ahead? Okay, when we are talking about coin, there are only two possible outcomes. So let's try to identify the parts of the problem. The experiment that we're going to conduct is flipping a coin. Next is we have the possible outcomes is two. What are the two possible outcomes? We have the head and the tail. O in Bisaya, na, hari o patay. Okay. Next is we have N of S, meaning when we say N, that refers to the cardinality or the count or how many. So head and tail, we have 1, 2. So that makes it 2. Next, the event is from the question getting ahead, meaning that's the condition that is being provided. So from the sample space, kausa, or there you have only one case, the head will come out. So meaning there is only one. And N of E is 1. Meaning the probability of the event is 1/2. Oh, easy, easy. So sayon ra siya, no? Next is, let's have another example. In rolling a die, what is the probability of getting a 5? When we say die, that's the singular form for dice. Usually, makita na to ang dice sa kanang when you are going to play stake and ladder. You're going to throw a die, then whatever number of dots will come out, that's the number of movement that you are going to create. So that is the same thing as here. In rolling a die, what is the probability of getting a 5? So the experiment that we are going to conduct is rolling a die. Now, what are all the possible outcomes? There are 6. Why 6? The sample space in a die, we have na 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots. So it is here, na 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots, 4 dots, 5 dots, and 6 dots. Next, the event is, the condition is getting a 5. So from the sample space, there is only 1, which is 5 there. So meaning the sample space is only 5. So that makes it 1, 6. Nga naman, the cardinality of the event is 1 and the cardinality of the sample space is 6. Now, let's have another example. This time, still rolling a die, but the condition that I will be asking it is, what is the probability of getting a number greater than 2? So, the experiment is the same, rolling a die, all the possible outcome is still 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From the outcomes, what are the numbers that are greater than 2? So, we have 3, 4, 5, and 6. Meaning, our event is 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the cardinality of our event is 4. So solving for the probability, that is 4 over 6. And since 4 and 6 has a common factor, that is 2. So divide both sides by 2 over 2. So we have the final answer 2/3. By the way, do not forget to write your answer in simplest form. Because in mathematics, answers not in the simplest form are considered wrong. Okay, next is we have still rolling a die, but this time the condition is the probability of getting an even number. So, I will make it fast. Oh, same. Sample space, same. The cardinality is 6, but the event getting an even number. So, when we say even number, meaning all numbers that are divisible by 2. So from this expression, 2, 4, and 6 are the numbers that are divisible by 2, meaning the event has only 3 elements. So solving for the probability, that is 3 over 6. Then again, 3 and 6 are both divisible by 3, so simplify by dividing it with 3 over 3, and that is equal to 1. So just to make it clear, when you will be dividing it with 3 over 3, you are not changing the value because 3 over 3 is just equal to 1. And 1 is what we call as, what I heard no is only multiplicative identity, but we can consider it as division identity. Tawag ba, ana? But anyway, multiplying or dividing a particular expression by 1, the answer is still the expression. That is why the 1 is considered as an identity on that part. Next is, let's have last example for a die. In rolling a die, what is the probability of getting a 7? So, the experiment is still rolling a die. Possible outcome is 6. The sample space is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, the cardinality is 6. The event is, now, from the sample space, can we see 7? Di ba wala? Now, since there is no 7, meaning it's an empty set, or the cardinality is 0. So, in solving for the probability, that is 0 over 6, and 0 divided by 6 is 0, meaning the probability of getting a 7 is 0. So, next is we have, if a card is drawn randomly from a standard deck of 52 cards, find the probability of getting a red card. So we have this one. So let me just have this, let me give you this one. This is the content or mauni siya ang mga cards or elements sa deck of cards if you are not familiar. But for those who are familiar, this will be very easy for you. There are 13 diamond and a heart, and heart is a red card. There are also 13 diamond, and diamond is also a red card. Spade is 13, club is 13. Club, that refers to the kamunggay. Okay. So there are 4 aces, 4 jack, queen, king. So katuning mga face cards. That's why ang face card is 12. Numbered card is 36. Now, why did I say nga 36? The numbered cards are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So there are 9. On each numbered card, there are 4 characters. We have the heart, the diamond, the spade, and the club. So 9 times 4, that gives you 36. So natabunan sa naong ni ma'am, 18 ka black o 18 ka red. Now, let's have this question. Find the probability of getting a red card. So, since it is a deck of 52 cards, meaning our N of S is 52. And our N of E is, red card, there are 13 ka heart, 13 ka diamond, that gives you 26. So the probability of getting a red card is 26 over 52, divisible by 26, so the final answer is 1/2. Okay, careful in simplifying. Next is we have the same deck of cards, but this time, what is the probability of getting a face card? O, ibalik na ko to siya ganina. So the face cards, there are 12. So which means, our N of S is still 52, but our N of E is only 12. So the probability is 12 over 52. All are divisible by 4. So 12 divided by 4 is 3, and 52 divided by 4 is 13. That makes our final answer 3 over 13. Next is we have this one. Still on a deck of cards. So ibalik na sad nato siya. But I suggest you memorize this one. Okay? What is the probability of getting a red card or red numbered card? So here, numbered card red, there are 18. O, natabo na ni ma'am. Basta kay 18 na siya. So we have, the total sample space is 52. The event is 18. So that makes it 18 over 52. 18 and 52 are divisible by 2. So 18 divided by 2 is 9, and 52 divided by 2 is 26. So our final answer is 26. Okay, so I hope I make it clear with you. Let's have last example. A bag contains 5 green balls, 8 blue balls, 3 red balls, and 4 pink balls. A ball is picked at random. What is the probability of picking a green ball? Let's have the listing of all the given. We have here, there are 5 green, there are 8 blue, 3 red, and pink 4. So first is we need to identify N of S. That is by adding all the all the balls present in the bag. So there are 5 green plus 8 blue plus 3 red and 4 pink. Look at my numbers. It goes with the ball, the color of the ball. So 5 plus 8 plus 13 plus 4, that is equal to 20, which means 20 is our N of S. Now the question is picking a green ball. So N of E. N of E, so is the green. So there are here 5 green balls, so that is equal to 5. So solving now for the probability, 5 over 20, simplify all are, or the two numbers are divisible by 5. And 5 divided by 5 is 1, and 20 divided by 5 is 4. So the probability of getting a green ball is 1/4. That's the final answer. So actually from this example, we can create more questions like probability of getting a blue ball, a red ball, and a green ball, or a pink ball. So I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.